What's up guys, and welcome to this backtest video. In this video I am backtesting Google, and I'm only using two concepts, which is stage 1 and stage 2, but also momentum based trading. This strategy applies across multiple markets and all time frames. So if you prefer trading lower time frames, that's perfectly fine. And this is not a financial advice and is for educational purposes only. Enjoy this video, guys. In today's video I'm gonna do some backtesting for you guys, and I will show you losses and basically my thought around this. I'm gonna apply the concepts I have on this channel, so momentum basis, stage 1 and stage 2s, and I will show you how you already can be profitable just using these two concepts alone. It's very important, guys, that you remember that this backtest is about probabilities, drawdowns, but also consistency. This is not like finding a holy grail. The purpose of this video is to be transparent with you guys and show you everything. All right, so let's dive deeper into the rules now. So I will be using a monthly and a daily. And the rules of my monthly is that I want to see demand, obviously. By demand, I mean that price has moved much higher. So strong candles to the upside, as you guys can see here. And a pause. And then a pause on the 5, 10 or 20 EMA, as you guys can see here. Both of these pauses on the, this pauses on the 20 EMA and this 10 EMA. But these are perfectly valid pauses, and price is moving kind of slowly here and absorbing the sellers. After that, I will look, let's just mark these two areas right here. After that, I will look inside for our momentum basis. So draw your supply line, just like that. Let's draw our supply line just like this as well. And inside of these ranges, I am gonna be looking for our momentum basis. So I want to see strong buying. This is strong buying and a pause on the 5, 10 or 20 EMA. So you would basically just throw a buy stop right there and protect under this low right there. Strong buying comes in again. Buy just this high right here and throw your stop loss right under this low right there. And the market is continuing to the upside again. Throw your buy stop right there and protect under these lows right there. So I am gonna be focusing on these first three bases. These first three. And the theory behind that is basically that I want to be a buyer inside of this range. So I get a better, basically buy-in. Same thing here. Also, one thing important to mention is I want to see price above the EMAs. So above the supply line and above the EMAs. Alright? Same thing goes here. Above the EMAs, maybe this is too early, so you skip it. So you have this first base. Maybe you buy stop this and protect under these lows. Second and third. And our take profit is gonna be 1 to 10 in risk to reward. And yeah, I think that's it. So let's just start. So let's generate a random number. So that's 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's take Google, for example. Doesn't go. Let's also copy this. Just like this. And let's throw in the rules. Let's make it much smaller, just like this, so it's not in our way. All right, so let's start, guys. Oops. Let's do this just like this. All right, so let's check on the monthly chart what we see. The price is moving obviously to the top side right here. We're trading bullish. So right now, let's wait. This is very good momentum to the top side, as you guys can see. So let's just wait here and see a pause, just like this. Now this is pausing on the 20 EMA, so it's still valid. I want it to hold it up now. So now it's basically going below 50 EMA, or just at 20 EMA. So let's check on the daily right here. We have our supply line just like this. As you can see, price is moving higher up above the supply line, having huge momentum to the top side. So this would be an entry for us. And we are having our stop loss just under this low right here. And 1 to 10, just like this. And we are tapped in, as you guys can see. Here we have another opportunity as well. But because we are in a trade, we will not take this trade right there. And this is simply a break even right now because it reaches 1 to 1. And our, I don't know if I mentioned it, but 1 to 1 is a break even. So now we are at break even. We have no risk on the table. Our stop loss is right at our buy stop, just like that. All right. So let's record this. This is a break even. Price is still above this supply line, which is key for us. So I will just wait for a push higher up again. And then a pause, just like this. And simply just throw a stop loss, just like that. And 1 to 10. This is good momentum to the top side, and we're clearly pausing on the 20 EMA. This is still valid for me. So we're coming to the 50 again, so there's nothing for us to do. So let's wait for momentum again. So we're just basically going sideways. Alright, so let's jump on the monthly. Daily is failing to hold. So you can probably vision it. The 50 is probably here. This is 5, 10 and 20 EMA, and the 50 is probably sloping here. So this market is basically starting to trade lower for the purpose of probably reaccumulating. I don't know yet. So let's just wait for price to come up and then pause on the rising 5, 10 or 20. Very good push to the upside, momentum or demand. So this is exactly what we want to see. So let's see a pause on the 5, 10 or 20. Pausing on the 5. Alright, so let's check the daily right here. So we're kind of having this supply line right there. Let's wait for price to reach above the EMAs, just like that. Throw a stop loss under this low. 1 to 1 is our break-even rules. Comes and comes 1 to 1 and simply just taps us out. Nothing for us to do. Let's just wait for a new pause. I think this is a fine trade. So let's just throw a buy stop right there. 1 to 10. This reaches 1 to 1. Simply just throw our stop loss to break even. Let's do like that. And taps us out immediately. Alright, so let's continue. Let's see the monthly chart. We are passing clearly now on the 20 EMA. Let's see this kind of close. Let's just do like that. We have our supply line. Let's draw it out just like that. Just wait for a strong push to the upside and a pass on the 5, 10 or 20. Let's jump to the monthly because we're failing down right here. Coming down to the 50 EMA, just like this. Let's just wait here for, let's see what this price wants to do. So we have our supply line just like that. Let's wait for a pause here. Okay, so this is a pause. Just throw the stop loss below this low right there. Get stepped in. And price starts to move. 1 to 10. Probably a break even. That's a break even. Let's continue. Price still shows strength. We're passing on the 20 EMA right here. Let's see what the price wants to do. So we're passing kind of slowly here sideways. Let's shift inside the daily. We are our supply line, just like that. This is a deeper flash, but there is nothing wrong with this. So price actually just gaps up, just like this. So there's nothing for us to do here. So let's just wait for strong momentum to the upside. We're kind of going like sideways now. And as you guys have heard me said, that taking trades inside of a sideways market is probably leading to a lot of losses or break-evens. So let's just skip this whole area and wait for new momentum to the top side. Alright, so we're kind of above this area right here, but let's just wait. Let's just be sure about this. This is kind of at the same area as well. So let's just wait for clear momentum, just like this, perfect. Now let's wait for a pause. So we're pausing on the monthly. Let's just wait for our supply line. I would draw it something like this. And then you have price above the supply line and strong momentum to the top side, just like this. Perfect. Still valid trade. Tapped in. Does this reach 1 to 1? It does. So our stop loss is at break even. And this is a break even trade. Let's continue. Let's see. Let's wait for a pause, just like that. Still valid. Taps us out. Let's wait for a pause, just like this. Pausing on the 5 EMA, as you guys can see. Barely reaches 1 to 1. Okay. Does this reach our stop loss? It was right there. Nope. So we take a full, let's see, 1 to 10, just like that. So we take a full partial here, plus 10. Let's check the monthly. And let's wait for a pause. And as you guys can probably remember, we want to see like a full flash now on the monthly, just a pause on the 5, 10, or 20, and then just write the first 3 bases. Just like this. This is perfect. I like this action to the top side, strong candles, as you guys can remember. Let's draw our supply line. You have it like this. Let's wait for price to come above. Just like that. Pausing on the 5, 10 EMA. Throw a stop loss under these lows, just like that. So we're tapped in and tapped out. Perfect. So let's wait for new momentum if it comes in. Perfect. So we kind of have this supply line just like that. Or the EMAs. Same thing here. 1 to 10. Just gaps up just like that. So we would obviously not enter there. So this is simply not a trade. But we are interested in our 3 first bases. So let's just wait for a pause, just like this. This is kinda, I think it needs to come down a little bit to the EMAs. Just like this on the 5 EMA, and I will simply just throw a buy stop just like this. Let's see if this would have tapped us in. It probably would, so let's just record that, -1. I still think this is a good trade. So simply you have this again. And you have this as well. So this is again a -1. And then you have this trade as well. And the low, I would probably protect under that low right there. 1 to 1, so break even. Probably a break even. Yeah. Alright, so let's continue. Let's check the monthly. Pausing clearly on the rising 10 EMA. So let's check this area right here. We have a defined supply line. Let's wait for a pause, just like that. Protect under this low right there. 1 to 10. Still valid. Okay, so we're having a deeper flush, so let's wait for price to go a little bit higher up and pause. Alright. So we have a pause right there. Let's wait for a pause, just like that, perfect. Let's throw it under that low right there. We're tapped in and tapped out. So I will throw a buy stop just like this. Tapped out again. So for -1, let's just wait for new momentum here to the top side. Let's check the monthly. So you kind of have your supply line just like this. There are no perfect ways of drawing the supply line. So you guys know. Alright, so we're flushing deeper here. Let's check the monthly. Still pausing on the 20 EMA. Let's just... Alright, so I see this supply line just like this. So let's just wait for an up move, just like that, and a buy stop at this point right there, 1 to 10. Flushes deeper, so I would probably skip this. I only want to see a pause on the 5, 10 or 20. So this is more like it. Of course I can protect just like that, 1 to 10, but this gives me better risk to reward. So I would simply just buy stop that and throw my stop loss under this candle. Nothing for me to do here, flushes deeper. Stop loss just like that. Let's wait for a good push higher up. Just like that, perfect. I want to see if price comes a little bit deeper than this. Just like that, pausing on the 5 EMA. Nothing for us to do. Let's check the monthly. Just above this range right there. Failing down, so there is nothing for me to do here. You have like a flush to the downside right here. We're still like in this range kinda, and here you have an up push, but it's not so clear, so I will simply skip it. So here you have a better up push from these lows right here, so I would simply just protect under this low right there. Let's see if this reaches 1 to 1. So this reaches 1 to 1, so we're in this trade. Let's check 1 to 10. We're just going sideways. We're probably tapped out. Yep. Let's record it. We're continuing this momentum higher up, as you guys can see. I was a little bit fast there, but you should probably know that we draw our supply line, just like that. Wait for price to move higher. Then we pause on the 5 EMA, just like that. Protect under this low right there. Gets tapped in. This is a break even. So let's check the monthly again. Kind of in this range again. Alright, so we have this pulse right here at the top side with some good momentum. So simply throw a buy stop just like this. Tapped in. 1 to 1 reaches, so break even, as you guys know. And break even. So let's just check the monthly here, what we're doing. Still fine, but a little bit too much over this range, I think. So I would just simply skip this and wait for new action. So now we can fail or do whatever we want. Pausing on the 5. So let's see if this upholds. So let's check the daily here. You have this supply line. Let's see a pause here, just like that. Good momentum to the upside, I think. Let's buy stop that. We're tapped in. Let's see if this reaches 1 to 1. It does. So break even. Comes and takes us out and goes. Perfect. So we have a buy stop just like that. So this is our first, I would say third or second, and this is third base, just like this. So let's see. I would simply just throw protection right there, or even this candle over right there for my risk to reward. this doesn't tap us in because, yeah, it's already tapped in and tapped out. Perfect. Alright, so let's check the monthly again. Nothing for us to do here really. Above the range right here, I'm not really interested in trading this so high up, so I will simply skip. So take the daily. You have your supply line, just like that. You have your pause. I would not take this trade, I will take this though, if it sets up. I think this is valid still. Taps us in and taps us out. Passing on the 5 EMA, just like this. Probably throw a protector under this low right there. Break even again, a lot of break even. So let's continue. Nothing for me to really do here. I think this market is overextended, so what I would like to see now is a flush to the 50 EMA or below this low right here for a reset, and then a continuation to the upside. So I would simply just wait for that. I will not trade if this sets up anything. I will just wait for this market to come to the 50 EMA or under. Yeah, this is turning into shop, I think. Basically going sideways. Comes down to the 50 EMA just like that. Pauses on the pricing 10 EMA. Let's check on the daily. You could have your supply line just like this, but I don't really see it, so I will just simply skip this action. Okay, good momentum to the upside. Let's wait for a pause. Alright. Now this is a better supply line, I think. Price is moving higher up with momentum. Let's buy stop this. So this would obviously not be valid because I want to see a pause on the 5, 10 and 20 EMA and then up move. But this trade would be valid. So I would simply just throw a buy stop just like that. Tapped in, tapped out. So momentum is coming in again. So I would simply just throw a buy stop just like this. Under this. Okay, so it doesn't really happen. Let's see. So the monthly is flushing down to the 10 EMA. Let's check the daily again. Alright, so you have your supply line just like that. Price moves higher up. Pausing. I will throw a stop, my stop just like that. Flushing again, nothing for us to do. Monthly again. Flushing down to the 50 MA. So let's just wait for new momentum to the top side. One moment. Let's see. This is not a pause. Let's see price pause. I see this as a pause, so let's check the daily. Very deep, very aggressive flush, so I don't see a supply line right here. So for that reason, I'm skipping this action. Now this supply line comes kind of better. So let's just wait for a pause here, just like that. Protect under these lows right there. I don't see this just yet. I will just wait for a pause, just like this. Throw a protection under that low. I think this is valid still. So we're tapped in. 1 to 10. And break even. So let's wait for a pause again. I would probably take this. Nothing for me to take here. So we're coming down again and creating the supply line. Yes, let's just wait for good move up, just like this. 1 to 1. Break even. Now we're just waiting. No risk on the table. So here you have entry opportunities. There and there. Maybe it comes a little bit choppy, so you skip it. Alright, so we get tapped out for break even. So you're waiting for your monthly to play out now. Okay, perfect. Draw your supply line. Wait for price to reach above the EMAs. I would simply just take that. Nothing for me to do. Wait for a pause. This is kind of big stop loss, but I will take that for sure. Tapped out. So let's see a pause here. I would take that. This is our maybe first and second base. Kind of the last chance here, I think. I would probably not take it, but let's record it. Simply throw a buy stop just like that. I think the stop loss is good. Nothing for us to do. And there you have one as well. We're tapped in. 1 to 1. And a -1. So let's check the monthly. Passing on the 20 EMA. Supply line, as you guys can see, price moves above the EMAs, just like this. Throw your stop loss under these lows, 1 to 10. Tapped in. Reaches 1 to 1. Here you have your second. entry as well, which is very clear to the upside, as you guys can see, very impulsive. But this first trade is a break even. Let's wait for pause, just like this. Reaches 1-to-1, stop loss, break even, or position at break even. Which is almost 1-to-1. Here you have your entry opportunities as well to the top side. Alright, so reaches 1-to-10. Let's wait for a pause. Alright, so that's it. So a lot of break even, guys, and also losses. So let's see if this would be profitable. So we're taking break evens, break evens, break evens, break evens, break evens, and let's just do like this, because we got 2 plus 10s. So how many losses? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 losses. Is this a profitable system? Of course it is, guys. We're plus 8 RR, and imagine on a 100k account, that would be 8k if you risk 1%, with break-evens as well. So this video was to show you guys that losses don't really matter if you just let your wins run. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I see you guys in the next video.